friends, my name is Sunil. I am a voice and accent trainer. I have been training people for the last 12 years. In today's video, I shall talk about the importance of pronunciation and a few commonly mispronounced words in English. English is not my first language. My mother tongue is Malayalam. Many years ago, whenever I used to converse in English, it was very evident that I was a Malayali. It was mainly because of my mother tongue influence, a lot of mispronunciations, and a broken accent. I had a tough time getting shortlisted for interviews because of these inhibitions. So I practiced speaking regularly in English over and over again, and I made sure that the next time I spoke in English, the listener should never come to know from which part of India I am from. Why is pronunciation important? When you speak in English, the first thing a person notices is your pronunciation and not your advanced grammar or vocabulary skills. A language becomes incomprehensible if the words are mispronounced. If I am good with pronunciation, I would be very confident in English. That makes your first impression as well. What is the difference between pronunciation and accent? Pronunciation is the way one produces sounds of speech. Accent is the way a person pronounces a word or a sentence which shows where he is from. Pronunciation depends on the person, whereas accent depends on the region where the person learned the language. I always use the standard dictionary pronunciation. It's always good to start learning a neutral accent which is easily understood by everyone who knows English. No matter whether the person is an Indian, American, Brit, Canadian, or a person from any part of the country. Always remember, the best way to learn any language is to speak in that language as much as you can. So now we shall discuss the commonly mispronounced words in English. So let's start with the word that is related to today's topic, which is, yes, it is pronounced as pronunciation. It's P-R-O-N-U-N and not N-O-U-N. So it's pronounced, however, pronunciation. It starts with P-R-O, however, it's not pro, it is pro. So it is pronunciation. Pronunciation. Please repeat. Pronunciation. Great. The next word, did you pronounce it as bowl? It's incorrect. It's bowl. Bowl and not bowl. Bowl. Education. So even though it starts with an edu, it's not an edu, it's an edu. Education. Education. Great. Next word is picture. If you observe, it's a pick. The first sound is pick. Second is picture. So it is picture and not picture. Okay, it's picture. Yeah, interesting word. I've heard most people mispronounce this word as sponge. It is sponge. Okay, so this is not a spa, it's a spa. Sponge. choir. It is choir and not choir, it's choir. Which means a group of singers, usually in a church. Okay, so it's choir, choir. The next word is pronounced as marine and not marine. It's marine. Okay? Marine. Did you collect the receipt? No, it's not receipt, it's receipt. Here, the P is silent. So it is receipt. This word is pronounced as yes. No, it doesn't start with the Q sound, it's a qui. I will write it for you, you can pronounce it. It is cuisine. 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 Oh, it's very sour. I prefer a bitter. I've heard this. So it is not sour, the taste, it is sour. Okay, it is sour. However, there is a pronunciation sour that is S-O-R-E. When you say that I have a sore throat, that is pronounced as sour. This is sour. Can you pronounce this one? Let's see. Stuff, is that what you pronounced? It's incorrect. It is stove. So it's almost similar to the way it is spelled. G-L-O-V-E, it is gloves. So people think that S-T-O-V-E is stuff. It is stove. Let's continue with the next list of words. What comes after Tuesday? It's not Wednesday, it's Wednesday. So this word can be broken down into two parts or syllables, which I shall be training in my next session. So it's not Wednesday, it's Wednesday. Okay? Whenever you have the letter W, circle your lips. Wednesday. Wednesday. Great. Next word. It's not bury, it's, you got it, berry. As in strawberry. Okay? So you don't say that he was buried, he was buried. It's not circuit, it's circuit. So there was a short circuit. Circuit. So it's always better to write this way so that you learn the pronunciation and you will not forget it. Alright, a commonly mispronounced word or a word which people think has different pronunciations. Yes, this word has different pronunciation, which is the American and the British. So the Brits pronounce this word as schedule, and that's what we Indians also pronounce. However, the Americans pronounce it as schedule. Okay, so it's either schedule or schedule. Schedule. Great. Question and not question. It's not a T, it's a ch. Okay, question. It's not a chin, it's a chun. Don't pronounce it as chen, it's a chun. So question. Here, the L is not pronounced. It's not almond, it's almond. So it's almond. Almond. Almond oil. Not almond oil, almond oil. This word is pronounced as quote. I've heard most people pronounce this as coat, yeah? But that is, yeah, the coat that you wear is different from this quote. So it is a k, w, and o, and a t. Quote. Observe, did you observe my lips? It's a circle. Quote. I know it's a bit tough in the beginning, but practice makes you perfect. My mistake. Alright, so already you got the answer or you got a hint. It's not plumber, it's plumber. Here, the B is silent. Okay, it's plumber. Starts with the letter O, however the sound is A. So it is oven. The last word is pronounced as chassis or chassis. Means the outer framework of a vehicle is known as a chassis or chassis and not chassis. All right, so that brings us to the end of today's session. I hope it was informative. And guys, remember, if you are not interested to learn something, nobody can help you. However, if you are determined to learn something, nobody can stop you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please do like and subscribe. You have a good day.